Hey, what's up, champions? Gediminas here. Hope you guys are awesome. Hope you had a tremendous week. I know I've had. It's been absolutely on fire, and we still got a lot more left. We've got a massive training on Sunday, which is going to be top stuff. I'm going to be sharing all of my secrets there, all of my special tips, and tweaks that will really explode your business, right? But today I wanted to talk to you about how to turn your disappointments into your motivation and why to do it, So if you're watching a replay of this, please do me a massive favor and stick hashtag replay into the comments. And if you're brand new, if you're watching one of my videos for the first time, then do say new in the comments, because I'd like to say hello. I'd like to connect with you. Since you spent the time to watch my video, I'd like to say thank you for that. Okay, so turning disappointments into motivation, and maybe I'm weird in that way, but I'm actually, every time I get disappointments, every time somebody laughs at me, every time somebody doesn't believe in me, every time things go wrong in my life, every time, unexpected things happen in my life, it motivates me to work harder. Maybe I'm just crazy in that way, right? But for me, every blow that I get makes me work more harder, makes me want to achieve even more, makes me want to succeed even bigger, right? So for some people, like Ray Higdon calls them, he calls them, cry babies, or baby bears, every time something bad happens, they go, oh, that thing happened, because of this I can't do it, and because of that I can't do it, right? Hey, turn those disappointments into motivation. Hey Gerda, hey Ivica, hey Florence, hey my darling Rita, hey Dimante, hey Kuma, hey Bekizela. Hope you guys are doing awesome, right? So if you have a crappy sponsor, if you have somebody talking behind your back, if you have people who don't believe in you, if you have people who putting you down actively, then go thank you. Because of that, I'm gonna crush it. Because of that, I'm going to succeed and I'm going to rub your nose in it. Like Frank Sinatra said, the best revenge is massive success. The best revenge is massive success. So there's no point for you to cry about it, or to be angry about it, or to be, or to be worrying about it. The only thing that you can do about it is go and crush it. Go and succeed. Go and smash it. And then you can go, hey, I told you I'm going to do it. I told you so, So that's really, the driver should be, if you have a spouse that is not supportive, if you have a spouse that doesn't support you and that doesn't really, believe in you, awesome. That's your biggest trainer. That's your biggest mentor, because they're making you tougher skin. They're making you more resilient, because every time they don't believe in you, every time they laugh at you, every time they don't support you, it just builds you up. It just makes you stronger, because if you had it easy, if everybody went, yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, well done. You're so amazing, right? Then maybe you wouldn't have that motivation to work hard. I've never read a story of a successful person, or I have never met a successful person who had it easy. Almost all of them had to overcome some challenges in order to become successful. But it's, again, like Tony Robbins says, it's not about what happens to you. It's about how do you respond to what happens to you? How do you react to what happens to you? So if you hear that somebody is talking behind your back, talking crap about you, one way of doing it, and that's what failures do, they will go, oh, because of that, I'm not going to do anything now. What? Well, how is that serving you? Oh, I'm going to show them I'm not going to do anything now. Well, how does that make anything better? So you're going to stay broke to prove a point? You're going to stay poor to prove a point? Right? If you don't not going to do anything, that's just going to prove a point that they were right about you, that they were whatever, right? But if you hear somebody talking behind your back, one, that means you're ahead. If somebody's talking behind your back, that means you're already ahead of them, right? Because they're spending their time on things that they shouldn't be spending their time anyway, right? Secondly, other people's opinion of you have nothing to do with you, right? Their opinion is their business, right? But more importantly, you need to use that as a fuel to propel you. as a fuel to make you go harder. You may go, oh yeah? Let me show you. Let me show you what I'm doing. You know what I mean? So don't allow the disappointments, the challenges. You get an unexpected bill, start working harder because of it. Don't you go, oh, you see, it's just life sucks. It's so hard on me. I give up. No, it's just, again, I don't know how religious you are, but they say, when God sends you a present, He wraps it up in challenges. He wraps it up in problems. And whether you're worthy of the present, whether you're worthy of the gift, will be determined by if you overcome the challenges, if you unwrap the problems, right? So if you're not willing to go through the challenges, you're not going to get to the gift, right? And also it says that life never gives you a challenge that you cannot take. Maybe, and there's some horrible things that happen in people's lives. Maybe you had a death in the family. Maybe you had divorce. Maybe you had, loads of different things that can happen. Maybe you were abused as a child. Maybe you had a trauma. Maybe whatever, right? There's loads of bad things that happen in life, and I'm not justifying those things. But maybe, just maybe, you were given those challenges so because whoever above, whoever is, up there, thought that you were strong enough to overcome those challenges and that you would set an example for other people who go through those same challenges. What about that? What if you start thinking in that way? That whatever life throws at me, whatever obstacles, whatever challenges, whatever hits I get in life, is all because I can handle them, and it's all that I do handle them, I still achieve success despite them, and that I inspire other people who go through those same challenges. I inspire other people who go through the same pain. Wouldn't that be an interesting way of thinking, right? And then you use those things as a motivation. So, you realize that, your account is in minus. Great. That's why I need to work even harder. You realize that your washing machine just broke down. Awesome. That's why I need to work harder. You realize this is a training event and you can't afford to go there. Great. That means I need to work freaking harder so that I can make more money and I can go there. Does that make sense to you guys? I hope this is making sense. For me, all of this stuff, all of the bad things, all of the negativity, all the bitching, it just drives me to work harder. It just motivates me to go and crush it even on a bigger level and show them or whoever, that, hey, this is what I'm made of. I ain't gonna stop. I ain't gonna crumble. I'm not gonna cry about anything that can challenge me, right? Makes sense? Hope this makes sense, guys. If you got some value from this, feel free to share it with other people. Maybe somebody needs to hear this message, okay? And if you're already in home-based business, if you'd like to learn my 26 different strategies, how to get customers and how to sell more products, head over to titaniumsuccess.co.uk/sales. I'll stick a link in the comments later on. You're awesome, guys. Thanks very much for your support. Thanks very much for being on this live. See you at the top. Bye for now.